The B1 Butcher is an unidentified serial killer in Namibia who committed at least 5 murders between 2005 and 2007, all linked on the B1 National Road. Join me as I uncover the crimes of the B1 Butcher here on Kora's Investigation. Now, where does the name B1 Butcher come from? The B1 Butcher was named after the victim's remains were found near the Namibian National Road B1, and the butcher in reference to the professional dismemberment of the bodies. The incident was also known as the Khomas Ripper due to the location of the victim's remains. Speaking of the victims, let's discuss them. 5 young or middle-aged women were murdered in Namibia in 2007. 2 of them were identified. The remaining 3 were Juanita Mabula, who was murdered on 2005, aged 21, Melanie Janse, who was murdered in 2005, aged 22, and Sana Helena Karus, who was murdered in 2007 at the age of 36. All of these women were Namibians of color, fluent in Afrikaans, Damara, or both. The body parts showed signs of freezing or refrigeration, suggesting they were in a cold storage. The method of killing was different, with Janse strangled and Mabula hit on the head. At least 2 of the victims were prostitutes working in Windhoek's downtown Ausplanplatz area. Now, let's get into the murders. In 2007, body parts were discovered in the Khomas region along the B1 in the Windhoek area, belonging to 2 different women. 2 similar unexplained murders in 2005 have also been attributed to the B1 Butcher, marking a significant increase in unexplained murders. The head and arm of a recent victim were discovered in August 2007 near Windhoek or Kanhanja, and further body parts in September 2007 near Grootfontein in the Otjosundupa region. The woman remains unidentified, and the police believe the murderer may have moved northwards in October 2007. South African serial murder detectives assisted investigations, but it is believed that the series of murders will never be solved. Now, are there any suspects? Let's get into it. In 2007, German citizen Heinz Knierim was arrested for alleged rape and strangulation of a 29-year-old Namibian. He denied all allegation and was acquitted in 2010 due to the lack of evidence. Knierim sued the Namibian government for damages, claiming he was falsely identified as the B1 Butcher by the government and was released from custody. In 2008, Hans Hasselmann, a Rehoboth man, committed suicide in the Mabula murders. He had served a life sentence for 2 previous murders. Despite DNA evidence found in Hasselmann's flat and a letter to the police, evidence was unfortunately inconclusive. Suggestions arose that the B1 Butcher might be a lead actor and that there were several copycats. Now let's look at the aftermath. In 2007, women from Windhoek, Rehoboth and Tsumis Park wrote an open letter to the B1 Butcher urging him to provide missing body parts for burial and hand him over to the police. In 2010, a human head and arm were discovered on a farm in Rehoboth, raising concerns about the butcher's reassumption of activity. However, the similarities were not evident and the body parts were not found, and the body parts were burned instead of frozen. And like most unsolved cases, the murders evoked criticism to the Namibian police's effectiveness and how they went about this case. And so concludes the B1 Butcher, a case unlikely to be solved in the near future. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this case. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. Peace and cheers.